Jai Sai Ram. Once again, I welcome all to the Sai Amrit, the 39th Shri Sai Baba Satsang. We have our Dr. Rabindranath Kakaria, who is joining with us since a few weeks. Thank you, Dr. Ji, that you're taking out your time and joining with us. And yes, he has something very important to share with us today. Over to you, Dr. Rabindranath Kakaria. Jai Sai Ram.
Pranam at the lotus feet of Sadguru Shirdi Sai Maharaj Ji, all the Sai Bhaktas, Sai Sadhaks who are living on this Bhakti Marg with the blessings of Lord Sai, Sadguru Sai Maharaj, and definitely the blessings of all of our brothers and sisters who are traveling on this marg. We get the subtle positive vibrations from them, and we are able to overcome all the hurdles which come in the path due to Maya, due to our various karma sanskars of our past several births. Today, initially, there was some other plan for the satsang. We had to discuss about Shri Sai Satcharitra. But a very sad news came on 24th March 2022. It was a Thursday. And there was a wave of great shock, sadness. Everyone was, I don't have words, the vacuum was created in our Sai family. Our beloved Dr. Vinny Chitluri, she left this world. She was no more. The news came in one of the groups. It was very shocking because just 15 days back, we came to know. I had a talk with Sada that she is not well. They are planning to go to Chennai. Surgery took place. Then we got the news, she's improving. Everyone was happy. Everyone was happy about Ma. Okay, she's improving. But it was really very shocking. It was really very shocking. The reason is because we have, all of us, whether we have met physically or not, whether we are meeting with the help of this Zoom meeting or Google Meet, we don't know anything about each other, our background, our families, our profession, our bhakti, yatra. We are unaware. Even then, there is a bonding between each of us. Maybe the level of bonding, it can vary from one devotee to another, but definitely there is a vibration which is enveloping us. Everyone. There is some aura which is connecting us together. Otherwise, we don't have time. We don't get any time to sit together to talk about the leelas of the Guru. It's a very precious moment. So the news came, Vinny Maa is no more. And today, the last rites have been, all the formalities. The body was brought to Shirdi. Sada told me, because Ma wished, it was her last wish, that the body should be brought back to Shirdi, and all the formalities, the last rites, according to the Hindu culture, they were performed. So many devotees, they tried to go to Shirdi, but we cannot do anything. Everything is ordained according to Baba's wish. Then Baba gave us the inspiration that today's satsang must be a tribute to our beloved Dr. Vinny Chitluri. I rang up to Usha Ma, Didi, kindly change the topic, today's topic. She said, yes, bhaiya. And everything was arranged, and we couldn't go to Shirdi because of our own commitments and all. But in the subtle form, we were all present there. We were getting regular information in the form of photographs, small video clips. There was a live the whole program was being recorded there. We could see the body was taken from Karhale temple to the cremation ground. And the story ends like this. But the love is reverberating in all the devotees' hearts forever. Baba's name is immortal, and the devotees also, they will definitely get fame, love, because the seva which Dr. Vinny Chitluri has done at the lotus feet of Shirdi Sai Maharaj is commendable. For the years to come, what she has done in the books, the coming generation, we people, everyone will get us, I don't know, some information about Baba, which was hidden, which was not known to people. And I tell you, authentic information. She was so particular. I will tell you some experiences which have not been published. My own personal, how I met Vinny Chitluri. My family, only my family knows about it, and my friends. It was in year 2000. I didn't know anything about Dr. Vinny Chitluri. I had read a book on Shiv Nation Swamiji, which was written by Mrs. Zareen Taraporiwala. Zareen ma'am was Dr. Vinny Chitluri's friend, and they both used to go and they used to meet Shiv Nation Swamiji, who lived for many years in Shirdi. And Zareen Ma wrote a book, God's Rainbow, on the life of Shiv Nation Swamiji, different miracles which took place in his life. And in that book, I had seen a very small passport size photograph of Dr. Vinny Chitluri. That was the information I had, that there is a person, Vinny Chitluri. During one of my visits to Shirdi, I saw Dr. Vinny Chitluri. She was sitting near the staircase of Chavdi. You have 3 stairs. When you enter the Chavdi, she was sitting just at the platform. There was a small platform. She was sitting there. And I saw Vinny Chitluri because she had a gray hair, and I remembered the photograph. I straightforward went to her. I said, "You are Dr. Vinny Chitluri?" She was just looking at my face, because Dr. Saab used to give very typical expressions. The devotees who have met her, she was a bit strict also. That also I will tell you. She said yes. The next moment, Baba gave me an idea. I told a hidden fact about Chavdi, which even Shirdi people don't know. Very few people know. Babare Chinchinekar Chavdi. I told her one fact about the Chavdi. The next moment, the picture turned. She grabbed me from my hand like this. What is your name? I said, I'm Dr. Rabindranath Kakaria. From where? New Delhi. Come to my house. Come. I was very much amazed of where she's taking me. Come, come. And she took me to 304 Bhagchand apartment, Pimpalwadi Road, very near to Chavdi, just 5 minutes walk from Chavdi. And I was sitting in the drawing room. All of you who have met Dr. Vinny Chitluri, Vinny Maa, small room. Then there is a Baba photograph, Dwarka Mai pose. And she started showing me from her cupboard. There were chart papers of different colors on which Baba's devotees' photographs were pasted along with some items, some things which Baba gave those families. To someone Baba gave coins, to someone Baba gave charan paduka, some kafni cloth, and like this. She, on the floor itself, she used to take out the chart paper, then straight it down. Even I also sat on the floor. Ma, what is this? I am doing, she told me, I am doing exhibitions at various temples in India. And I am telling all about these Sai devotees who used to come to Baba, what Baba told them, all the hidden facts. Then suddenly idea came into my mind. Ma, can we compile all this in the form of a book? Because at that time, in year 2000, I had done 4 books on Shirdi Sai Baba. One was Sai Shakti, the other was Sai Baba Ke Pratigya Purn Vachan. It was the Hindi translation of Shri Sai Baba Charters and Sayings, and one on the translation of Artis, and one more project was going on. So 3 books, I suppose. Then she said, yes. In which language you want to do? Because she told me she was doing in English. The first book which Dr. Vinny Chitluri did was Ambrosia in Shirdi, part 1. I said, I will translate this Ambrosia in Shirdi. But then the problem was, I required all the photographs for the book. You won't imagine, she was so kind, and I don't know, she had that confidence in me. She handed over the English script to me at my first meeting with her. I don't know how Baba inspired her, gave her that confidence that this boy will do it. Maybe I will run away after taking the script, because her book was not published as yet. She gave me a photocopy of what they were planning to publish. And along with that, she gave me more than 200 plus photographs, the rare photographs. She was having the copy of that, because some photographs were pasted on the chart. She had spare copies. She gave me a packet of the photographs of the script. Okay, you work, you publish this in Hindi. That was my first book, Shirdi Sampoorn Darshan. I have brought that book. This was the book. This is the Hindi translation of Ambrosia in Shirdi, part 1. And this was my first book from Sterling Publishers. Then Dr. Vinny published Ambrosia in Shirdi, but she was not having any publisher. She spent her own money. Maybe devotees helped her. I don't know the story. The first book came, a wonderful printout on art paper. And the costing comes out to be very high when you are using art paper. But then the difficulty which she faced was how to sell the books, because when she went to the Shirdi shops, they asked her, Dr. Saab, what is our commission? Because why a shopkeeper will sell the book? They need some commission. She told, I have spent this much and I want this much. Said, ma'am, this is not the scene. Then she was very sad. But then Baba helped. In the next meeting, I told her, Ma, see, you are an author, you are a researcher, you are not a publisher. Selling of a book is a different, it's not your cup of tea. You please come to New Delhi. I'll introduce you to Mr. Surinder Kumar Ghai, who is the owner of Sterling Publishers. And you get your book print from a publisher, because a publisher has a wider range. Their books go all over the world. You have a very limited range. You cannot contact devotees all over the world for the selling of the books. Then we tried from Delhi to contact her, but I don't know what was Baba's wish. Every time we used to call her, she used to attend the Madhyana Arti or the Dhoop Arti, and the bell would go on ringing. Dr. Vinny Chitluri was not available. Even then, the second book came, Ambrosia in Shirdi Part 2. Then the same situation. Ma was very upset. The book came very well. The devotees who used to meet her, they used to go to Shirdi, they used to meet her, they used to buy the book. Maybe 5-10 for their friends also as a prasad, that we have gone to Shirdi. Okay, it's a prasad, Baba's prasad. But the system was not very smooth. You spend a lot of money, but you don't get the return. So it is very difficult. Then, during my next visit, I told her, Ma, this is not the actual process. You have to find a publisher. Then she was introduced to Mr. Surinder Kumar Ghai, and the things were fixed properly, and she was able to produce so many books. This is a divine journey with Baba. Then came Baba's Symphony, Baba's Divine Symphony, Baba's Vani, Baba's Anurag. These are the books. These are the books. Baba's Gurukul, Baba's Renanubandh. And these books, when they came out from Sterling Publishers, then devotees all over the world were able to get and buy the books easily. And so the radius increased and became infinite. Initially, it was restricted to very few devotees who came to Shirdi, who maybe came to Bangalore or Hyderabad, where Ma used to go for the exhibitions. But when the books came from Sterling, then thousands, several people, several devotees all over the world. Then came the translation part. 2 books, Baba Ki Vani and Baba Ka Renanubandh. They were translated from English to Hindi by Bela Sharma Didi. Bela Sharma is a Sai devotee. She stays in New Delhi. She translated these 2 books. Then translation of 2 other books, Seva, came to me. The book was Baba Ka Gurukul Shirdi, Baba's Gurukul, and Baba Ka Anurag, about the devotees, their houses. And now still these books are left, and our actual tribute to Ma will be, we are planning something, some project was going on. Yesterday also I had a talk with Sanjay Padia ji. He is a Sai devotee in Calcutta, Shailesh Kumar Singh ji. We were talking that what should be the actual tribute to Ma. They said the projects which she thought should be completed, the books which she has done, in English must be translated. Most of them have been translated. Nagraj Bhaiya, he told me they have translated into Telugu, Tamil, and other languages. But now, what is our duty? What is our Shraddhanjali for all the devotees? That we should translate, we will propagate the Sai Prachar in all the directions. Then Vinny Maa would be very happy, Baba would be very happy. And let me tell you, our Shirdi visit used to be incomplete unless and until we used to go to Vinny Maa. Sometimes we used to find Vinny Maa in the morning. She used to have tea or coffee. There is a small stall, a boy comes with a trolley. Early in the morning, he comes at 3 o'clock and is there for about 7 o'clock. So many times we had tea and coffee. She used to offer biscuits to various dogs there. Then we had South Indian at the Madras Cafe, Bichu Iyer Swami's hotel. Many times we used to sit there, discuss so many other projects. Ma, how to do this. When I was doing Shirdi Within Beyond, she told me, Ravinder, do like this, go chapter wise, try to give. And I have given, everywhere I have given the acknowledgement, because she was very particular to be very authentic. The whatever material which Vinny Maa has done, she has done a lot of labor, lot of effort, lot of problems came into. Sada used to tell me, they didn't have any address, but they used to wander like mad people, mad. There was a madness. I would like to use a word for Vinny Maa, Srijan Sadhak. Srijan means to accumulate. To accumulate what? The positive qualities of a Shishya. The positive qualities of a Shishya. What are those positive qualities? To be disciplined, to be humble, egoless, to have a fixed target. Whatever seva we are doing at the lotus feet of Sainath Maharaj, our Sadguru, we should not care about what people are saying. We should have a concentration, focus, what we are doing. This was the reason she was able to do so many things. That otherwise staying in Shirdi is not easy. I am telling you. There was a water problem. They used to buy water. I remember she was very strict. When we used to go to her house, she used to ask me, Ravinder, you want full glass of water or half glass of water? I said, Ma, what is this? See, if you want a full glass, you are feeling thirsty, I will get you full glass. If you don't have that much thirst, then please don't waste water. I am buying this tanker for this much amount of money. See, she was a strict like a mother. But as you have seen a coconut, it is very hard from outside, but inside, so pure, so tender. When you drink that water, coconut water, you become very calm, quiet. So that was the quality. Very humble. Every time, she never used to flaunt. I have done so many books. I am doing 1 lakh pradakshina of Gurusthan, Chavdi. Very humble. She used to go to the Lendi Bagh, have parikrama. You would find so many devotees. She used to take us. Encyclopedia of Shirdi. What Baba route she used to tell everyone. With my family, my elder brother, Mr. Upendranath Avasthi, his 2 sons, my 2 sons, my wife. We used to go, Ma, let us go to Rahata. Okay. Bulao, auto wala bulao. We will go to Rahata. We will go to Neemgaon, Dengle's house, Rahata, Khushalchand family, Surinder Sandji. She will take us to, this was the masjid, this is the Maruti temple, this is the Shani Mandir, this was the significance of this pillar in the Dwarka Mai. See, this is the stone. Baba used to go, Baba used to ask bhiksha from the five. Everything was perfect in her mind. See, this type of seva, the samarpan. So the word srijan sadhak, srijan, she accumulated over the time. One of the groups, one of my sister, I don't know the name, but let me tell you, she was a bit strict, na, Vinny Maa. She has told one of her experience that in the initial days, she used to correct the devotees. Oh, don't do parikrama like this. Don't do prasad like this. Don't do like this. Then one day she was sitting in Dwarka Mai. Baba told her, you want to become the CEO of Shirdi Sai Baba Sansthan? You, who has given you this power to check this devotee, that devotee, you do like this, you don't do like this. Is your aim of life? Your aim of life is to spread Sai Bhakti, Sai Prachar. You concentrate on the writing of the books, do the research, guide the bhaktas, because people are coming to Shirdi, they don't have any idea what is the significance of Chavdi. Who was Sham Sundar? What are the three temples there? What is Lendi Bagh? They simply go Samadhi Mandir, Pranam, Dwarka Mai Pranam. No idea who was D.D. Neroy, who was Shamrao Jacker, who made the painting. No idea. Simply they will have food, they will have a picnic. Oh, we went to Shirdi, Baba, Bahut darshan, bahut badhiya. This is not actual. We must know, wherever I am doing pranam, what was the significance of that? Lakshmi Bai Mandir, Khandoba Mandir, Upasani Maharaj Sthan, Sakori. She used to take devotees and devoted lot of her time. 24/7 she was involved in the writing of books. Then there she told me, Rabindra, there's electricity problem during summers because her house is third floor. So it was so hot. Then she had health problems, diabetes, and other age-old problems. It's not easy to, we go to Shirdi for 2 or 3 days. But staying in Shirdi for 30, 35 years, it is a sadhana. It is a very tough meditation. It is not easy. And so simply dressed, everyone we have seen, she used to wear simple cotton salwar kameez and simple zippers. No paraphernalia. One of the devotees has, in the group, it came. See, these are the feelings now. She said that I was having a very nice dupatta. Ma liked that dupatta. And she thought in her mind that in my next visit, I will present this dupatta to Ma. But now, see, Ma has gone to some other world. They are sending so many photographs. Dr. Priyanka, I don't know, Dr. Saab, but then she is having a photograph with, she was very strict. Vinny Maa was very strict. Whenever I used to go, Ma, let us have one photograph group. Oh, no photograph, take Baba's photograph. But I don't know, during the time, she had videos also. I do pranam to that Sai Aura, I suppose, I don't remember the name, the team which have done beautiful videos. They have got a wonderful seva. Baba have given this ultimate seva to them. She has told whatever has been written in the books, Ma has told, because nowadays media is the very nice way to express our thoughts, and they will be so precious for us, for the coming years, for the coming generations. Our young children who are becoming Sai devotees, they will see those videos. My salute to that team who has done the wonderful videos. Then she used to pay respect to Pawar Kaka. Pawar Kaka, I had talked with Pawar Kaka. He told, I gave so many old Sai Leela magazines to Dr. Vinny. She has used in her books. So it is a wonderful seva which Ma has done. and the family was blessed. Her mother name was Virja Prabhu, father's name was M. Upendranath Prabhu. Then Ma had a golden chance. She sat in the lap of Narsimha Swamiji. She told me, the experience has been given in the book. She had the golden chance of hearing Das Ganu Maharaj singing Baba's bhajan. See, she's a blessed soul. Then when she was in America, she was doing the board of pediatrics. She was doing her practice there. There are few experiences you must have read. I will like to share one or two experiences because those devotees who have not read. Once a very small boy, about say 6 months old or 3 months old, he was brought to Vinny Maa's clinic in the hospital she was working. And she told, she has given in the experience that she used to go half an hour before the actual dispensary hospital timings would start. And she had a Dwarkamai photograph and a pen she used to keep in front of Baba. Baba, kindly treat all the patients who come to the clinic today, come to the hospital today, and give me strength and that vision so that I can do this seva. So that child was brought and they tested, and Baba told her diabetes ketone positive. This is some particular type of diabetes. She has written in the experience. But she was very much surprised. Such a small boy cannot have this. But when the blood sample was sent, they were amazed to see that the sugar level was 350. Then the boy had to be transferred to a specialized hospital, children's hospital. Then a fire brigade person came. He was Captain Rodrigues, if I'm not pronouncing the name. Captain Rodrigues came. Then the child was shifted by air to some other hospital. There also, the doctor asked Dr. Vinny Chitluri, how you came to know about this symptom? Ma said this was some divine intervention. She cannot tell them, I am a follower of Shirdi Sai Baba. They will not understand all these medical people. They will not understand that terminology. So the boy was treated. Then Dr. Vinny Chitluri wanted to thank that captain who came from the fire brigade department. But when she rang up to that department, they said, there is no person with name this Captain Rodrigues. So then who came to take the boy from one place to another hospital? Baba himself came. Then there is another Leela. Their father, Upendranath ji, had brought a plot near Pune. The place was very, there was no houses nearby. There was one lamp post and they had to construct the house there. So they were collecting. There was only one bus which came in the morning and then came back in the evening. So they used to accumulate all that building material. And Vinny's mother, Virja Prabhu, told there was one family living just opposite to their house. They had a house. It was, but Vinny Maa's house was to be constructed. So Vinny Maa's mother requested that lady that kindly you take care of the material which we are keeping on our plot, because maybe some robbery and someone may take away the material. Then that lady said, but you have a watchman, you have a Muslim watchman who keeps on taking care of the material which you keep during the daytime. The whole night he's standing there and taking care of the material, and he's saying Allah Malik, Allah Malik. Mother said, we don't have money to buy the material. How can we arrange a watchman? Then her mother asked, what is the appearance of that watchman, the Muslim man you are telling? He said, there is a white cloth on the head, some white beard and a long gown, white gown, and a wooden stick in the hand. My God. Vinny's Ma started crying. You are so fortunate. You have seen our Shirdi Sai Baba in the form of a watchman, and we are so unfortunate we don't have that golden chance to have the darshan of our Sadguru. See, this is how Baba protect his children. There are very unique ways we cannot understand with this mind. This is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 doesn't happens in this bhakti marg. Then one day she was telling me, it is given in the book Baba Symphony. All the devotees who want to read all these Vinny Maas. Otherwise, she has done other devotees' experience in all her books. But in this particular book, I am showing you, here, I have kept a bookmark also, page number 173 to page 183. All experiences are of Vinny Maa in this book. She went to one of her friend's house in Chicago, I suppose. They became late. Then she had to travel by bus. And Vinny Maa was carrying Shri Sai Satcharitra in her bag. She sat in the bus, and there were few boys who snatched her bag and ran out of the bus. The driver stopped the bus. Vinny Maa ran before those boys. What they did, they took some money from the bag and threw the bag along with the Sai Charitra. Ma took the bag, had the Sai Charitra like this on her head. Driver said, "Ma'am, are you mad? They would have shot you. Why did you went down? You should not have done like this." She said, "No, my very precious thing." He said, "Your passport, your dollars?" "No, my Sai Satcharitra was there in the bag." A driver doesn't know what Shri Sai Satcharitra is for the Sai devotees. Then one day she was telling, all experiences are from US when she was doing her practice there. They used to go in groups because there were some gang wars used to take place in those streets. So when she came down from the hospital, there was some emergency case. So all her friends left and she was left alone. And there were some young boys who were standing there. Then Baba told her, "Don't go from this street. You change the route today." Dr. Vinny changed the route, went from some other route. When she reached her apartment, she just saw the news, and the local channel was telling the very recent news that there was a gang war between some two groups and they shot bullets on each other and so many were injured, so many died. Thanks to Baba. Baba saved Vinny Maa, gave her an inspiration, intuition that you don't follow this road, this path which you normally do. Go from some other path. So many leelas, so many leelas. Baba is saving us from all negative thoughts, from all negative events. But we have to understand that signal which comes. But we are so engrossed in the Maya, we don't pay any attention to what Baba says. Try to hear his whispers. Try to hear what God wants to tell us. So I hope this was the Shraddhanjali at the lotus feet of Shirdi Sai Baba for our beloved Dr. Vinny Chitluri. On behalf of all my brothers and sisters, today the last rites have been completed in Shirdi, and today we have got this chance to have this satsang here. The best tribute would be to follow the path, the guidance which Vinny Maa gave us whenever we used to visit Shirdi. And we should strictly follow, with discipline, I should say. No hanky-panky. We must have complete faith at the lotus feet of Shirdi Sai Baba. Shraddha, Saburi, the two coins which Baba used to ask. And should request Baba, "Baba, kindly guide us." We must come under the shelter of a perfect master of the time. We should request you, Prathna, Baba, so that we can get self-realization, we can see your actual form. This would be the best tribute, I think. I don't have any words. Whatever feelings came to my mind, I have just shared with you.